final messages are. What is Robert's final messages?
I think I would say always know yourself, and to, even if it's something that there's a really dark time in your life, that you know that this is just you kind of rebirthing yourself in a way, and that it's important to always stay in tune with what you're dealing with, and to really understand what the situation is at hand, and reaching within yourself to find that. You know, it doesn't help to blame everyone else, which is what I was doing, and to always listen to that in your heart, I guess, to know exactly where to go and to follow that and to honor that. And it's okay to be sad. It's okay to like be dealing with that. You're gonna have to deal with some of these dark things eventually.
Yeah.
And I think there's no shame in that. I'd say that's one.
Yeah.
Of like owning your darkness, of like owning your pain and dealing with it head on. Ignoring it will just like, you don't want to carry that baggage with you.
Number 2, follow your curiosity as opposed to your passion. You could tell them more about that.
Oh yeah, so Liz Gilbert, I've always loved her, and she says, follow your curiosity. You know, I am still figuring out what my huge passions are, but I find that by following what I'm curious about, what I'm interested in, that's when things start to unfold. That's when like the goodness starts to come, that positive energy starts to flow, and all of those things kind of affirm itself for you in your life, and you really start to find who it is that you are. And so I always say trust that. Trust what it is that you want to do and honor that. Never let anyone tell you that you can't do that. Don't ever feel like you can't do something. And I'm not saying, you have to change your whole life. Just doing it in little ways and just following that curiosity is so important in order for you to find that huge passion. It's okay if you're not passionate about something right now, but follow what you're curious about. Follow what you feel in your heart that you should be doing, and do that.
Do you have a last one?
I would say always honor your creativity. And to really don't hide it, because it is so important to honor your thoughts and ideas and create them in some way. And just making something is just so good for your soul. And we have to do those sorts of things. I know we were talking earlier about mental health, and physical health is so important, and working out is so awesome, yeah, but you also need to deal with the other stuff too, in your mind and your spirit, and really focusing in on that, because that also can hold you back in a lot of ways. Holding on to something will, you think you're okay, you think you're over it, but until you really deal with it, you're not free from it. And so I say to honor that and to live your true, authentic self. Then, you can have no regrets.
I agree.
It's like a lot of messages.
My 3 messages are reflect. Reflect. So we know where we've been, where we are, and where we're going. Number 2, know your story, or at least learn about your story. Bring it together. Find a way to exude it, whether it's going to be writing or journaling or videos or vlogging or blogging or there's so many different mediums. Photography, painting, drawing, coloring. Do whatever you want. Just find something instead of just letting it build up inside of us. And if we don't know our story, then someone else will tell it for us. And my last message is one that I forgot. Oh, my last message is that you're not the only one. Like the fact that he told me that was happening after graduation, it's just like, wow, we really are not alone in this. You know what I mean? We're really not the only ones going through these emotions. I know, especially nowadays, it feels very lonely, feeling like we're always just fighting the world on our own. But at the end of the day, like, I want you all to know that I make these videos to let you know that you're not the only one. If you can't relate to me, then you can relate to Robert. If you can't relate to Robert, you can relate to whoever else is going to be in my next videos when your timer goes off. And I just want you to know that, like, you're just not the only one and that you're never alone. So thank you all so much for watching Short Talks. Robert, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. So if you all want to follow him, go ahead and give him your links, your websites, all those awesome. He's a great writer, by the way.
Oh, no.
I need to stay in school.
No.
I need to stay in school. So give him the.
For everybody.
You're right. School is not for everyone, but
for everybody.
I need to practice more. That's what I need to do. I need to practice my writing more. So go ahead and give them your links on whatever you want to share.
So my Facebook page is Diary of a Gay Spinster. You can find that on Facebook, and then you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, or Instagram at Diary of a Gay Spinster as well, and Twitter is XOXO Robbie Rob.
There we go. There we go. All right.
Yes.
Thank you all so much for watching.
Thank
Say bye,
you.
Robert.
Bye.
Bye now.